Welcome back to TechKidFX for another Fantom price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Fantom chart, which has continued pushing even higher, obeying the Elliot structures, has also given us a breakout above a key area of resistance at around the $0.5 mark, and a break above that key area of resistance has triggered a massive bounce to the upside, which has now given us a peak at around the $0.64 mark, where we are also facing another key area of resistance at around the $0.6487 mark. And in case we manage to break above that key area of resistance, have a retest, then there are chances of continuing to push even higher. And you can see that here on TradingView the market is up by 3.01%, meaning that Fantom has not yet shown any signs of cooling off after seeing that peak at around the $0.64 mark. And before I get further into the technical analysis, make sure that you first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership, and allow me to continue with the analysis here on the 4-hour chart so that I can give you the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, and also my next target areas here on the Fantom chart, where you can see that after making our low at around the $0.16 mark, we continued pushing even higher in a move that has been obeying the Elliot structures, where you can see that we made a peak at around the $0.26 mark in what I'm terming as a higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the high for that first wave, we started this ABC corrective structure, having the wave C fully maximizing the formation of that second wave to the lower side. Then we started another bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, which gave us a peak at around the $0.3575 mark, and that move to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 fully maximized my target areas that I had here on the charts using the trend based Fibonacci. And after seeing the high for that wave 3, we also saw this corrective structure in the formation of that wave 4, and I believe whatever we are seeing at the moment is another bounce to the upside in the formation of these wave 5 to complete a 5-wave structure to the upside. And once the wave 5 is in and then make a significant high over here in the formation of this wave 5, then I believe Fantom will be completing an even larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upside and giving new target areas to the upside in the formation of this wave 5, and also get to see whether Fantom has fully maximized our target areas using the trend based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the Fibs to the high of that wave 3. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 5 at the Fib level 1.618, which is the target area that we fully maximized at around the $0.5218 mark. We continued pushing even higher, and we have now managed to break above the Fib level 2.618 and continued pushing even higher. And I have said to you that in case we manage to break above the key area of resistance at around the $0.64 mark, maybe see a successful retest of that key area of resistance, then there are chances of continuing to unlock even higher prices, and that move could take us back to the Fib level 3.618 Fib level, which lies at around the $0.72 mark. So it is not by surprise that Fantom might continue seeing higher prices and get back above the $0.7 mark. We need to be prepared for such a move here on the charts, and once the high is in the formation of this wave 5, then I believe Fantom will be completing an even larger Elliot wave count 1 here on the Fantom chart. So what we'll be having here is a larger Elliot wave count 1, and then from there we can expect a larger Elliot wave count 2 before we expect a wave 3, then a wave 4, and then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5 to the upside. And assuming that the high is in at around the $0.64 mark, which is the high that we have here on the charts at the time of this recording, we can try and sketch out a minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of this wave 2 using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1 at around the $0.64 mark, and that gives me a minimum retestment area in the formation of this wave 2 between the Fib level 0.5 and the Fib level 0.618, which lies between the $0.4073 mark and the $0.3504 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that wave 2 to the lower side to do, assuming that the high for that first wave is in. But in case we continue pushing higher, manage to break above the key area of resistance and maybe make a high at around the $0.7 mark, mark. Then I'll be shifting this target area using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high that we make. And once that happens, the target area will be a little bit higher, maybe at around the $0.5 mark, and that is the minimum that I'll be expecting that second wave to do. So for now, we can't say that we have seen the high for that first wave, and I'm still expecting higher prices in case we manage to break above the key area of resistance at around the $0.6487 mark. And we're also trading above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, meaning we have the support that we need for us to continue pushing even higher. And before I also show you an area on the Fibonacci's that we have managed to break above on the daily chart, allow me to first take a look at the indicators here on the 4-hour chart so that we can see what movements will be supported here on the RSI, where we are trading at around the 74 mark, meaning we have managed to get into the overbought region, and the RSI cannot fully support higher prices before we get massively into the overbought region. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bearish cross, a bullish cross, and that fully supports higher prices here on the Fantom chart. And jumping to the daily chart so that I can give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, and also show you an area on the Fibonacci's that you have been able to break above by connecting the Fibonacci's from these low prices that we had been trading within to the all-time high. And you can see that Fantom has managed to break above the Fib level 0.88, which lies at around the $0.4102 mark, and that means there are chances that whatever we are seeing at the moment is a very nice recovery to the upside. And the next target areas here on the Fibonacci's is the Fib level 0.78, which lies at around the $0.7408 mark, and that move can play out once we manage to break above the key area of resistance at around the $0.6887 mark. And getting to the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, you can see that Fantom, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, making it to an all-time high at around the $3.5 mark in what I'm terming as a larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the all-time high, we started the bear market, where we had been seeing lower prices in this ABC corrective structure, which took us back to around the $0.16 mark in what I'm terming as a larger Elliot wave count 2. And after seeing the low for that second wave, whatever we expect on the long-term scenarios is a bounce to the upside in the formation of these larger Elliot wave count 3, and I believe this is what is playing out. And in that movement to the upper side, I also have a target area in the formation of that wave 3 at the Fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $5.7395 mark, and also expect a 5-wave structure in formation because of the impulsive nature of the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 3. So that is what I'm expecting here on the Fantom chart on the short term and also on the long term scenarios, and let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.